Imagine trying to rap your answers. Like, yeah. I really do believe that. I really do think that.
That shit out.
That shit outdated, man. Man. That shit outdated, man.
Man.
On Talking Trophies, buddies. Alright.
What up, it's your boy Sino. And we're back with another air raid. Back in action. So, Reva, take it from here, bro.
What's going on? Welcome to Air Raid. We already been speaking. I reckon we should just keep it from there. We'll just keep that in. If you guys did like that. We need a new sound clip from Air Raid. Yeah, we need a new sound clip, but we'll get a thing. Once Lydia just stops cleaning, you know. Look, we're not trying to fit the stereotypes here. You know what I mean? We don't want women cleaning out here because they're going to say, because we don't want them to say Talking Trophies is misogynist. They got the lady cleaning out here.
No. This is a simple case of clean after yourself. Pick up after yourself.
Huh? What?
Weeb's blood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're looking at Weeb's ethnicity.
Yeah, my man. What?
Anyways, make sure you guys, actually, you don't even need to say, if you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Have we started?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Just go straight into it. Vibe out.
All right, done. Let's get it.
All right. You know how Air Raid works. Actually, let me introduce the lineup firstly. Damien's on his way. He's still dancing with the... No, he's actually at a mental health... He's doing a dance performance or something for some mental health thing. And I messaged the group, actually.
Bro, you know what? You're a gentleman,
Come on,
bro.
I got you. Man.
Bro, you're a gentleman. You're a gentleman.
Okay.
Hey, we need more guys like this guy, bro. He's a gentleman.
I was literally doing an intro, but... yeah, so Damien's dancing for mental health cause. There's a mental health like a initiative or event on, and Damien's performing there. And I said to Damien, like, if someone is, let's just say, cause going through it and saying, you know, I don't want to live anymore, I'm having a hard life, whatever, and then they see a mental health event and they see Damien dancing there, do you think they're gonna be like, you know what, life's good?
That's a sticky. That's a very detailed. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a question none of us can answer.
So would you rather make sure you guys' mics are on, by the way? Would you rather have Damien here or
Maybe? Hey, look. Of course, but my question is, Damien dancing, is it for a cause? Is it raising money that can maybe better the situation of people that are going through depression?
Nah, cause you just go there, cause it just
Dancing in
raises the
itself
awareness.
can evoke joy out of people. That.
Happiness is infectious. You know, one people see something, give them a little smile. Someone else sees it, keeps on smiling.
Yeah, so keep dancing,
contagious.
Damien. You're helping the kids. He'll be on his way. He's running a bit late. But hey, let's just jump straight into it. You know how Air Raid works, yeah? This week's lineup, we got Sino, Zack, and Lydia. How you feeling? We can start with Lydia, and we'll come down all the way to Sino. How you feeling, Lydia?
Feeling great.
Welcome back.
Happy to be here. Alright, let's go.
You know how Air Raid works too, yeah? We're gonna random topics put on the spot.
Let's get it. Because last time I was just talking about myself. I'm ready to talk about
Just everything.
other things.
Yeah, let's talk about the day night vibes. Firstly, Weibo says we called that episode day night. Make sure you guys do check out the episode with Lydia. That was a really I feel because me and Lydia will match your vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lydia's always positive vibes. She brings positive vibes. So you have a laugh. You start having genuine conversations. And you know me, that's how I genuinely am. I like to motivate. I like people being motivated and supporting people. You know? And you know, Lydia was doing her thing on the episode, speaking about herself. And I feel like it boosted my energy. And my chakra levels went up.
Damn. Chakra.
Yeah, like a demon slayer. But Lydia, thanks for jumping on. Zack.
Is my mic on?
Yeah. Turn it on. Press on.
What's on?
Up.
Oh, I was off.
So you're off the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I might have been. Or my finger slipped.
Okay,
Guys,
that's
we're back
all
with
right.
another episode.
You were off.
No. We can go. Zack, what are you saying, man? This is your debut on Talking Trophies.
Me?
Yeah,
My
man.
debut?
You're making your debut. It's your first time.
Do you have some shades?
Yeah, I do actually.
I need my debut intro.
Nah, that's all right. You don't need that.
I think he deserves it.
D-Wop! What's going on? How you feeling, man?
What's going on?
What on earth just
Hey,
happened?
this works well. Ooh.
I'm above board.
Yeah, so I don't think. Yeah, so,
There you go. Hopefully you can stay afloat now for this conversation.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
staying on top of things. That's how we roll.
See, no, Kaz, I don't know how you're going to follow that. You're in shock, firstly. You know, sometimes Talking Trophies just comes with unexpected. This is one of the unexpected.
I'm a bit confused right now. Like, but you know.
Tell us, Sino, how you feeling? What's going on? You were glad to be on here. Now you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's a sleeping Saturday today. You know what I'm saying? Woke up, straight in, came here, and these guys.
So what time did you wake up?
Today was late. It was like 12:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, fair enough. You deserve sleeping though.
What's early?
What's early?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
12:30 is late.
Yeah, I slept in.
Yeah.
You slept in.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's early though?
What's early?
Yeah.
Like waking up early?
Yeah.
5 a.m.
What time? Yeah, you wake up 5 a.m.
You telling me you don't wake up 5 a.m.?
This guy does rowing. He's getting a boat named after him.
Yeah.
So why
true.
do you need? Can't you swim? What's up?
What's that who?
Can't you
So
swim?
it's kind of hard to tell my head with this. I'll be honest.
Sino, Kaz, you ain't shocked,
I'm
yeah?
As in,
tripping,
like,
yeah, I'm tripping.
why do
Straight
you
up,
need
hey
this?
guys, I'm
If you're a
tripping.
rower.
I don't know what is going on here.
In case you fall into it. In case you fall into the water.
You know, I'm here and I'm live,
Australian
baby.
safety. Gotta have one of these with you.
There's a lot going on right now.
What's up? The story is, these were out of date a while ago. So I took these from work. And I've always wanted to pull one. Never have.
Yeah.
Good opportunity.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd...
Hey, can I ask a question? Where did you find this guy?
It's a good question.
He's friends with what's called Weibo, and then now he's become friends of ours.
Wait, but where'd you find this guy, bro?
I worked up to this rugby team, and he started throwing NFL passes.
Hey, let's jump into the first topic of air raid. Since we got a life jacket out, let's talk about something that did happen. The floodings in Melbourne.
It's constantly on. I was worried about it.
Yeah, you're not taking any risks, you know, in case you go past Maribyrnong, it's flooded over there. Footscray's flooded,
Mini
is it, or
ponds,
something?
Essendon.
Mini pond,
Yeah.
it's all flooded. It's just chaotic. I want to talk about a topic that some people were speaking about during this time. Climate change. Climate change is a serious topic. Some people believe it's fake. Some people believe it's a hoax. It's a government hoax. And some people actually genuinely believe in it and are protesting it like it's the end of the world. What are your guys' thoughts on climate change? And let's hear some of your opinions. Who wants to start this one?
Okay. If you look at what's been happening, yeah, the weather has been changing dramatically, like in the past couple of years. Like, I can't even recall in my time being alive seeing a flood in Melbourne. Can you?
Not really.
Can you?
No, not at all.
Can you?
No, actually.
Especially it's like so close to home, Maribyrnong. You know what I mean? It's like weird. So I think that I don't know about the whole political part of climate change and stuff like that, but I do reckon that there maybe is something that's causing a difference in the weather. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into detail whether I believe in it or not, but
Mate, do you believe it or not?
I don't know. Like, I haven't looked. I haven't
Def-
looked.
absolutely.
You
It's like-
see,
I haven't
summer's
looked
been
into
getting
it.
hotter.
Yeah, look, he's got a point.
Water
I
been
think.
rising.
He's got a point.
I mean, people will protest anything these days, but like climate change, that's been going on for ages.
And we're seeing it physically manifest in our environment. So it's and it's maths in a sense. It's science. If you do X to your environment, you should expect Y to happen. Do you know what I mean? And we can see that we're reckless. People are reckless. But I question. I'm like, why would there be like such a political agenda around pushing this idea of climate change if it wasn't real?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for what benefit, really?
Like, for example, just this week, actually, we saw protesters. They went to the Van Gogh. Is that how you pronounce his name? Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. So they went to his.
Van Gogh.
There was a museum, and they chucked soup on the painting and glued their hands to the wall to protest
What,
climate change.
The actual
Oh,
paintings.
wow.
Van Gogh's
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
paintings.
They actually sprayed it. I don't know if there was probably
Like
glass
he's
covering it.
authentic. He's authentic.
Yeah, it's like a museum. Yeah, like.
Security.
They had in a
With-
museum.
Like
and
with
they s-
permission type thing, they weren't vandalizing because
They had
that's
no
crazy.
permission.
You get crazy fines for
No,
that.
some guy screamed security. Yeah, legit.
Okay, they were really protesting
He
for real.
actually, they did that and they're protesting climate change, and there's people going crazy about it.
That's so extra though.
Yeah,
Like, firstly, you vandalizing like some priceless artwork. How's that helping shit? Like,
That's the thing too. Like
Because
it's like
the rich
people are
people
protesting.
really, maybe it's like trying to get the rich people's attention because they really value and like protect these things. I don't know.
So-
But then
so-
again, you're
so
probably
what's your
going to piss
thoughts? Okay.
off the rich
How-
person.
how-
Hold on, what are the
There's a lot of
arguments
people
that
that like
it's a
art,
hoax,
poor people.
climate change?
No, it's,
No,
it's
people.
true.
Some people
It's
genuinely
true.
believe it's a hoax.
Yeah,
They don't
but
believe
like,
it's real.
But
what,
let's try
what
and
indicates
explore
that?
why that would be the case. Like, why wouldn't it be real? And I know for a damn fact that people do not recycle properly, and when they don't, just that alone, just the lack of recycling or the you feel called out.
Yeah, because you
feeling a
look
bit
right,
called
you
out
look
right
over
now.
there. You know my man doesn't
I
recycle.
mean, I saw the bin and
He be lacking.
it made me think of it, but I don't know what's going on in.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I look at the landfill and the recycle bin and I think it's the same thing.
Bruh.
No, see that, yeah, bro.
think
We
majority
need
of
to
the
move
world
past
is
that
guilty of
point.
that, bro.
Hold
we
up.
are all guilty. Hey,
was-
listen.
that was-
Let's stop pretending like
Straight
hold
up.
the mic because it's gonna make foamy noises. That's why. Like listen. Everyone's pretending like, oh my god, I'm the front line of climate change. We all do little things that impact the
Little
earth.
things make a
Nah,
big thing
definitely
good.
not claiming.
No.
To be
Firstly, I'm gonna be
that
out here
perfect
because
person.
I haven't owned a car. I drive
Oh.
to the minimum to save the environment. I cycle.
Are you still on your L's? Don't lie to me.
Is that
Be
really
honest-
the,
be honest on
wait,
podcast,
hold
you're
up,
still on
hold
your
up,
L's,
hold
aren't
up.
you?
Is that really the reason you don't drive a car?
I don't have a car. I've never owned a car in my life.
To save the environment?
Save the
Asking,
environment.
is that the reason?
the
To save the
real
environment. That's one reason. And
Bro,
plus,
you know, I call
Six.
cap. I
Like,
call cap. I call
Plus,
cap.
I'm on my L's. Yo, my mum won't drive with me. I can't get my 120 hours.
I spend most of my money traveling. That's why.
Also, look at your location, like, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm like, there's actually people that actually believe it's a hoax. They
But it's just so surrounded by.
they believe it's a hoax.
But what makes them believe? Like, there must be some sort of factors that make them believe that it's a hoax.
They think it's
It's
like
like the COVID.
The only thing I can
agenda.
think of, the only thing I can
Most
think
people
of is
think
like.
that like it's the government's funded it. So in the past, like people have said, oh, there's climate change. So the research behind the government fund, they put a lot of money into it. There's a lot of jobs in climate change. So people think, oh, if you get rid of climate change and people admit that it's not real, that it's gonna lose. A lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. Like all the funding. Imagine saying, oh, all this money, we put millions and billions of dollars into climate change, and now we realize it's not real. So like they can't stop funding it. They're in a place where it can't happen, and it's a big agenda. Like people want something. People say that it controls the world as well. Like it's a reason for people to be scared. You know, like a lot of sayings is like the higher people up there, they want reasons for people to be scared so that they can control them and make them do what they want to do.
But half of us wouldn't even remain conscious if we weren't, these sort of conversations or things weren't shoved down our throat.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't even, for me personally, I feel like climate change and the talk of climate change is in my ear and my eye all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then it doesn't take me to a point of feeling fear. It's more like, it's just a constant reminder of being conscious. And I don't think it's a bad thing to be reminded to look after your environment. Do you know what I mean?
I honestly, I haven't dig deep enough into it to know if it's real or not. I'm just saying the
Potentially it relates to
like-
population.
The biggest hole in the ozone layer from 2000.
yeah, but are you saying so Australia's the only country that has
Yeah.
climate change? Like
No,
America
everyone
uses
has
a
climate
bunch
change,
of
but we were worse with
yeah. We
it.
have the ozone layer. We have the hole in the ozone. Yeah.
We burned that shit. You look back 2000, nothing's there.
Yeah,
Summers
yeah.
why hot as shit compared to
Well, why
everywhere
is it in Australia then? How come the US don't have it when they have like heaps of carbon
else.
emissions
Hey, I
and
ain't
everything?
no climate
That's what I'm
change
saying.
expert. Yeah,
I'm
we
just-
We're talking from a
no, that's on you. That's on you.
No, I just feel like we're talking from we're not informed.
Yeah, we're not
You know what
informed.
I'm saying? So it's all like guesswork sort of thing. But if I had to consider another reason why they would want to push this idea of climate change, potentially that it relates to like population, because I know a lot of people, I don't know if it does, but maybe they're saying that we don't have enough resources to like actually accommodate the world, and as a result, people should probably just chill with the kids.
Population regarding more people not recycling properly as well.
Maybe that's just one reason they're trying to discourage, the world being populated further. I don't know, man. Speculation.
But and the thing is, I want to know, like for example, you know me, like I try my best to minimize my harms to the planet. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not going to be out here saying I'm a climate change expert or whatever, but I try to do my thing. I believe in climate change, and I believe our actions, for example, like fossil fuels, and if we can go solar, that can impact, save the planet a few years, whatever. What I'm saying is, it's like, is climate change my biggest agenda? Is climate change something?
Is it?
It's not.
Is it a priority to you?
What's your top two?
Is it a priority?
What
I'm
top
not gonna
three?
lie to you. Like,
Give
bro,
me some
genuine-
tops.
Huh?
Give me what's worse than climate change?
For me?
Yeah.
For me, I'd probably have to say either
Poverty.
I'd say, huh?
Poverty.
poverty.
For me.
Poverty. There's
Poverty
also
where? Poverty just
racism.
globally?
There's
Globally, yeah.
But you know what? With climate change, I believe that it might get to a point where it's so bad that it becomes everyone's number one.
It
problem.
has
will
to become.
become- it will
right now, it's
become
not.
everyone.
No, one,
It's one of
no
them
one's
ones.
crazy about it right now.
But that's
I
once
honestly-
Mother Nature like checks us, I think.
Yeah.
It'll come from that rather than the constant hammering of like people, be conscious. It'll just be like tsunami.
Yeah,
What-
like a
What's
tsunami,
up?
tsunami where you won't expect it. Like you
Yeah.
won't expect a tsunami, a city, and oh my god, we got a tsunami. That's when it might become a thing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the people at the climate change protests are white. You know what I mean?
And what,
I'm gonna be real.
well, but what are
There's
you
no brothers and
suggesting?
sisters.
What are you suggesting?
There's
I
no
mean,
ethnic people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ethnic people are not there.
why is that? Why is that actually? Because it's not as if we don't care.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no
They're
ethnic-
oblivious.
You know why?
Oblivious
You
to
why?
it, bro.
Because climate change. I feel like this. I just thought of this right now. But I reckon climate change is the only thing white people can really fight for
Well,
with a passion.
Well,
Because
look,
it's like racism. They
you
can't
have
really
a
fight for
point.
that.
That's why the
Yeah,
white
they're fighting on everyone's
feminism-
behalf.
That's why the white
yeah, that's
feminism.
what
They're
I'm saying.
fighting on everyone's
White people are
behalf.
representing everyone. That's why white people are fighting for climate
It's
change.
true.
We got the cultural panel right here.
Raver, that's why the white feminism movement is like so loud, and a lot of people say is because these white women, like, yes, they're women, so they have a lot to fight for in that alone, but they don't intersect with other issues like racism and like other things, right? So you just hear they make so much noise on this one issue. Similar to like climate change, yeah, white people generally don't have as many issues to fight for, I don't think, as maybe cultural communities do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could say that, but I don't know, because us black people do care about the environment. I just feel like we're not in those circles and spaces that are organizing these
Yeah,
initiatives.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we in those circles if it's such a big deal? If it's such a big issue?
Then
Why
again,
is it that
I
we're not
just
there?
emceed for the launch of a mural in Brimbank, and that was for Sustainability Victoria, for a whole campaign called Small Acts Make a Big Impact. And that was, we were like cultural communities doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sino, what do you got to say, Sino, about are you in the front lines for protests on climate change and
No.
fighting for our planet?
No, I think I have to educate myself more on that topic. But I'd compare it something like the COVID. it's like the COVID vaccination to me. You know what I mean? Like speculations that.
Well, you think they're bad or good?
No, it's like my personal opinion is like me. I have to take in both sides. You know what I mean? Like I can't just go based.
Middle
on,
fancy, yeah.
I can't just go based on my feeling and be like, yeah, nah, it's fake, or yeah, it's real because some people said it and some people
Yeah, that's
didn't. You know what I mean? I reckon it just comes down to knowledge and education. You got to educate yourself on these matters and then bang, make a decision from there.
Would you go into protest if you truly
For
believe
climate change, I reckon me, I'm one of those guys.
it is kind
that
of
when it starts raining guinea pigs, bro.
Alright, so when it's too
When it
late,
starts, like, the world starts going mad, bro.
well, then
Then
you're
I'm gonna be organizing the protests. Cuz. But
Zach, I want to. You're very passionate about the.
me.
You seem very
You got
passionate
your
about
life
climate
jacket on.
change.
Looks
You got
like
a
you're
life
ready.
jacket on right now.
Looks like he's ready
You
for
don't
it.
see Australia flooding? Come on now, can't be too safe.
What are your thoughts on climate change, the issue, and what are you doing to?
Oh fuck, I'm doing nothing straight up. I'll try recycle. I'll try to do my part, but like, unless everyone's doing this, nothing's gonna really change. So like, you can try your best, but I'm also not a protester. You know, I don't. It's not I don't believe in them, but like,
Do you recycle properly? Like honestly,
oh yeah,
no, like dead
no,
ass,
like dead ass.
cap. I don't know why I call
Well,
cap.
what you mean?
I call,
No,
what do you reckon, Reza?
I'm telling
I
you
call
right
cap
now.
on this guy.
when I-
So you
Apparently he
recycle
doesn't miss.
properly,
He doesn't miss apparently.
landfill.
I'm looking at the bottom of these things. I see recycle 3. I search up what that means. If it can go and recycle, I'll put it there. If not, hell no. I rip away my when you get a letter in the mail, how you got a plastic see-through part. Yeah, that's just not recyclable. I put that in the bin. I put the paper
knows
in
what
the
he's talking
recycle.
So you're telling me you peel off labels
I peel them off.
from products and then go, nah, yeah, this is going in the
Yeah.
yellow bin, this is going in the green bin,
Straight up.
this is going
No,
in the
because
I mean,
they
get out of here,
label,
cuz.
they
No
label
way,
our
bro.
stuff. So
Yeah,
they
you'll
label
catch
the
me
stuff
once
with
or
that
twice not
symbol
doing it,
that
but
tells
I
you if
try
you
my
Lydia,
best.
you ain't doing nothing.
First of all,
the way you say
First
it,
of-
Lydia,
first of all,
I know. Hey,
first of all,
listen,
you don't know
you.
nothing.
I know you.
You don't know nothing.
cut in
Don't tell me
half.
I know. I know
Hey,
what.
So
What do you know?
You're taking everything you do.
No, look, honestly, the reason it's almost like pointless for people like us to be speaking on, not pointless, but I just feel like if we haven't, because I think at the bare minimum, we can accept that our everyday actions are like contributing negatively to our environment. We're definitely not in our in our everyday actions, just looking after it naturally. So it's like for the little things that they're pushing in society, such as recycling properly and whatever else it is, that's just bare minimum stuff that we should be able to do, and we shouldn't even question whether or not it's true or not. Because I don't even question climate change. I just haven't, like you said, I haven't educated myself enough to know, oh, this is bad for this reason and that's bad for that. But for a fact, we're ruining our climate, man.
Okay. I believe that. I genuinely believe that. 100%. I support that. But there's other things. There's other things that should be held accountable. Okay, we do the recycling. We do all of that. That's okay.
Yeah.
There's organizations.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get them to stop.
That are literally scraping the sea, scraping the
like
sea.
the rubbish islands and stuff.
No.
That.
You know what they do? They scrape like the when they go fishing, massive fishing. They scrape the bottom of because they have these nets that drag across along the ground. What is it called?
I don't know. I forgot.
I don't know. Okay.
I was asking.
It does it drags and it like kills there's like grass. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they pull up everything.
They pull everything
to get their fish.
Their fish. That's killing half the ocean, and that impacts us and cooling the earth and all of
Would
that.
you say that like huge multi-billion-dollar trillion-dollar organizations are responsible for a big part of climate change?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because they just want the cheapest price to maximize profits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rather than it being like the fault more of like the everyday person, it's definitely like corporations.
The bigger ones that you know just want that bread.
So
pretty much. Profit.
Let's do a quick one before we wrap up this topic. When do you think we're going to see the impacts of climate change like in a mass number, great number?
It's
like crazy numbers.
Kids.
I think if we actually understood statistics and we're able to be like, okay, relative to 2010, this is what's happening, we would be like, yo, right now.
That's what
it's
what
happening.
We should stop. But
but that's what it's happening.
No,
it's
I'm
bad.
talking about like.
I think
but we're already seeing it.
It's bad right now.
The oceans are getting hotter. Some fish can't now stand the temperatures.
But you know what, people don't physically see that. So
exactly, that's why
absolute mazza has to happen.
Yes,
when it's like really impacting us.
When it's like, yo, hey,
like it's like
look at the window.
Something directly.
Hey, shit, that tree just caught on fire for no reason.
That's when we're done.
I should probably fix that.
Yeah.
I pray the day we never see
That's
the
what we
day.
do. We wait for shit to be too late, and then we try to fix a problem.
Thank
So when do you think that's gonna be about that?
I reckon either our kids or their kids. Definitely. Yeah. Like 30 years now. When they like decent like she'll be fucked up.
30 kids will be alive still.
Yo, I'm not saying we're dead. Why are you killing us off?
Our kids. You think your kids are gonna have kids in 30 years?
No, my kids in 30. I'll plan on my future now. Right now.
So you're saying 50 years?
Little Jimmy.
Sino, what do you gotta say? How many years?
I'm planning my future.
25, 30, not even, bro. I reckon people, like I said, it just matters. It depends on a sticky situation. You know what I mean? Something hectic to happen, and everyone's like, oh! And then start, you know, organizing protests and all this stuff.
What's you?
80s.
80? No, 80 is a good bet.
I reckon
some
20.
crazy
I reckon
stuff.
20, bro.
No, some
We're,
crazy stuff's gonna
correcting
happen.
Things as we.
There is a big impact with
things up
like you
more.
see like Mr. Beast with his Team Trees and Team Seas shit, where people donating to plant trees and clean up the oceans. You got heaps of other organizations doing a lot of cleaning stuff. Like they notice what's up. They're trying to clean up the environment, make sure it's a bit safer for everyone. So like as long as like everyone kind of
you know who need to jump on this too, developing countries as well, because they're dumping a lot into the earth. Yeah. For example, countries like China, countries like
have you seen Bali Seas?
Bali, I heard about that.
Oof.
Even the Great Barrier Reef.
That's bleached.
The Great Barrier Reef.
That's bleached.
Yeah,
Save the planet, man. Save the planet.
On David Attenborough. Did you guys watch that?
I
David
love
Attenborough.
David
Like
Attenborough.
a depressing
And
documentary
he
on
did like
the Great Barrier.
He did like a picture of like the Great Barrier Reef.
Before and
like,
after
like
flourishing
15,
and then
20
dead.
years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's just
it's
like...
all white. I'm not all, but...
So yeah, I reckon 80 years, man. Lydia, how many years did you say?
I honestly don't know. I just feel so uninformed on this. Like it would be a literal guess. 50 years.
50.
60. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I reckon 20, straight up. I reckon about 15, 20.
What, we're going to get
I reckon
tsunami
you
to
showed
20?
Because interestingly,
Well,
we're like
like
correcting things
As
as...
happening, you know?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As things are
Forest
getting
fires
worse,
would be
we're
bad,
also making adjustments to how we do things, such as like the shift in like using gas and now using like electric cars and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're doing that sort of thing. It's like this pullback. It's like, okay, we adjust here and that kind of helps planet, but then we're still perpetuating it here type thing. So it's really hard to say. I can't.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys do your part for climate change and message. Hey, actually, comment below if you guys do think climate change is real or fake. Over to the next topic. I seen a recent trend on TikTok.
Oh gosh.
There's a recent trend.
Can I get real quick? Does everyone have TikTok here?
Yeah, but I don't really post.
What about you, Zach?
I haven't downloaded it. I'm one of those guys. And now I just refuse to
against
download it just because everyone's so hype on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. It's one of those ones.
What about you, Sino?
I got it, definitely.
Yeah, you know he's doing the.
Yeah, Sino's like that. Sino doesn't dance on
Nah,
TikTok.
man, I don't dance, bro.
We don't
I
dance.
don't dance. We don't dance out here, man.
But there's a trend on. It's called it says cover what ruins your face.
Yeah.
The trend. So let's just say if you have like googly
Like
eyes,
a big nose, you cover
or
your
a big
nose.
nose. So you
If
do this,
got cooked
and they
ears.
see all your features without your nose, and then like you like
Lame.
under your nose.
That is so lame.
Yeah, or bad. Yeah. They
So
don't
what you
really-
doing
actually,
this
some
one?
guys actually do bad hairline. Some guys do bad hairline, but I don't have hairline. I'm bald. Gang. But let's talk about
You're good, yeah.
you guys can't have separate conversations
No,
because the
it's
mic picks
literally-
it
I'm
up.
asking
literally
if I'm
just-
blocking her
'cause I'm
view
doing
No, no,
because
I'm
my
joking, I'm
big
joking,
ass
I'm
life.
joking.
Because climate change be real. Like, it's like
But we'll talk about insecurities and
wait, so is that trend come from insecure? Like cover what you?
it's
you
cover
don't
what
like
you
about
ruins your
Cover
face.
your-
Yeah.
yeah.
Cover what ruins your
And
face.
then, but then you take it away anyway.
No, but then you show it after. So you take it away, like let's just say this, and then like a beat drops or something,
Well,
and then they
fishing
show
for
their
compliments.
they
And then
just
the
show
beat
their
drops.
nose the size of a
So you're fishing for compliments.
yeah. People, a lot of people do that so they can get the comments. Oh my God, you're beautiful. You know how people
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
They want people to tell them that. What are you guys' thoughts on insecurities and this push on people like sharing the insecurities so they can get like a little, I feel good about myself moment.
I reckon the young generation, I don't know,
soft cocks.
what's
Straight
going
up.
on, but so self-conscious, like so insecure.
Oh yeah.
And with TikTok as well, it has shortened their attention span. Yeah,
Oh,
like
bad.
like they
Like
watch
YouTube
10
Reel,
seconds. They watch
Instagram
10 seconds,
Reels.
5-second videos.
all
Yeah?
that shit.
So I reckon indirectly and subconsciously that has done something to them as well,
Mm-hmm.
like psychologically. And yeah, they're just so obsessed with the physical aspect of their looks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think these trends and stuff like that cooks their brains even more. You know what I mean? And then you get like a 13, like I don't know, when we were growing up, Instagram was new, bro. Like in our mid-teens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instagram was new. Snapchat was new. Before that, it was like all these like bootleg stuff, like MSN. Remember MSN Messenger, all that kind of
MySpace,
stuff.
all that.
We used to still play outside, bro. We used to still
true.
run around. We used to still look forward to playing sports. We used to look forward for the small things, even a conversation with a family member. Those things was like,
That's that
you know what I'm
endorphin
saying?
booster.
The
Yeah.
authenticness, bro. The authenticity in that. You know what
So
I mean?
many kids have short-sightedness now because they're not like exercising, actually looking afar. Like you said, at the park, looking at the distance, they've got their iPads like.
That's
holding
what I'm
up.
saying.
Yeah.
all glasses up.
So literally,
all
bro.
glassed up.
So without having all those things, and literally like from the age of like they start like kids, they get iPads at 5, yeah.
Nah,
So
it's worse. It's
4,
worse.
3. You're right. You're actually right.
You see kids in the
2,
pram,
yeah.
the mum can't be fucked dealing with them now. They
Imagine
just stick
growing
that
up.
iPad on.
Imagine
It's
growing
terrible.
up from that
Yeah.
young age, like basically an infant, yeah,
Mm,
toddler, whatever you want to call it,
it's terrible.
all the way up to your teens. Like, what would be
Watching
the
other
state-
people.
What would
Watching
be,
other people.
Watching other people, feeling like it must like it could even be like a young gorgeous girl, bro. You get what I'm saying? Or like a young handsome bloke, bro. You know what I mean? But because of all the shit that they see on social media, they compare themselves
Mm-hmm.
to all the bullshit that they see too. As well, half of the shit that's on social media anyways is fake too, yeah?
Yeah.
Like bodies,
Editing,
like
yeah.
unrealistic bodies, unrealistic, like what are the steroid blokes? You
Faces
know what I mean?
even,
Like what
yeah.
are the guys
That's
that
why
are
you got
pumping
that
kids?
Actually,
trend.
that was,
That's why you got them
that was
trends.
actually the best compliment
That's why you
actually
got that
recently
trend.
got, man.
Yeah.
You know, Sino, me and Sino actually, sometimes we hit the gym sessions together.
Yeah,
Sino's
no,
got me
yeah,
lifting heavy, Kaz.
Yeah, bro, we smash
Sino's-
it. Nah,
hey,
we smash it. We smash
Sino's
it.
got me
For
lifting
real.
heavy. I
For
never
real.
knew I could lift heavy before.
How much we doing? How much
What's
we doing?
happening?
How much we doing?
What
How much we
show me
doing?
your
How much we
numbers, show me
doing?
your
How much
numbers.
we doing?
Sino, I was doing, hey,
Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't.
I was doing, hey, I was doing
It
100.
is real,
I was doing
yeah.
100 with this guy. I was doing 100, yeah, leg press. And then this guy's like to me, bro, we can do heavier, whatever.
Yeah, you
And
can,
I'm like,
come
oh,
on,
let's
I've
try
seen
it
those
out.
legs.
This guy, me and this guy did 240
What?
kg.
Nah, we got up to
You just
260.
casually-
What, you,
Nah, we
what,
did
you
not.
bumped up
Relax.
100
Don't lie.
240.
Hey,
Cause
check
it
out the
was
video,
You
footage
did
right
not
here.
raise.
240. It's 240. It's 240.
240, alright.
But
What,
then,
first time, you
Do I
just bumped
believe-
up
do I
140 kg.
Yeah, he
bro.
was- that's
I
my
was
witness.
going, nah, I was like, nah, extra 20 plate, nah, another 40, another 40. This guy's like, and then he's doing it like this, bro. He's doing it easy, bro. I said, I told you
Like,
guys.
I wanna see
Nah,
these
to be
reps.
fair, your legs
If you
look
need a
strong,
motivational
man.
coach-
He looks like he's got some strong
look
legs.
at
No, he
tiny.
does,
No,
he
no,
does.
tough.
no,
Oh, no,
this guy
he-
pushed me. And
Because
then,
he's short, he got bigger stubby legs.
That's the importance, but that's the importance of having a gym partner.
Yeah,
That is.
Facts.
You got that guy pushing you?
yeah, after
With that
that,
If you can
Gym
stretch
partner.
your mind, you can stretch your body.
yeah,
100.
you can bet. You can. What's it called? I'm benching 100 now, Kaz.
Like
What
nothing,
What were
yeah?
you benching before?
Are you outside?
Get your ass off the phone.
I love
Come
that.
on,
Nah.
camera
Are
on
you
you
outside
and
the door?
everything. Nah, he too big for us now.
No, like,
Facts,
I like
but that's facts. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I stopped back in school. I used to go with my best friend all the time. Yeah, proper compete each other. You go up heaps.
That's mad.
I now go by myself. I've stuck on the same number since like.
Because you know why?
4 years
It's
now.
the mentality,
No shit.
bro. You get comfortable.
Yeah.
Like even me, I hate training by myself. Because when I go, I'm like, oh, this is starting to be pain. This is a bit painful.
Do you get
now.
self-conscious
You know
in
what I'm
gym?
gonna be tired. I'm gonna be out of breath now. You know what I mean? So fuck.
Do you ever get self-conscious?
You know what? Maybe I should get out of here, bro.
Actually, while I'm here, can I please plug my PT? Because I just started getting into, I started getting fit again after my back injury, like properly, like.
If you guys don't know about Lydia's back injury, go make
check
sure you hit
that
that
William,
other episode out.
Mr. William
Tyler, the creator.
Rivera. I'm gonna hit, I think it's get just let me quickly like I'm gonna plug him because he's actually dope. He's really dope. It took me a while to find someone that can really guide me through this like next step of my healing. You know what I mean?
You have to do like rehab work.
William
stuff?
Gone. Shout out to you. His name is William Gone. He's the best PT ever. Shout out to you.
Yeah, check him out. But
Check him
yeah,
out.
man. What we're speaking about was
Insecurities.
Insecurities and training.
training.
This
How
one,
do we get to training?
No, training was
Because I said
byproduct.
PEDs. So the kids and the teens, they're looking at people on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're looking at people on TikTok
Yeah.
who take steroids.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Natty.
trend
That
vibes.
was the best compliment I got. So since I was training,
No
with him,
one told
obviously,
you
I
you
started
look
looking good. Some guy, actually, the best compliment I ever got was some guy told me, "Hey, bro," he's like to me, "Are you using?" And I didn't know what he was talking about. He's like, "Are you on the roids?" And I looked at him. I said, "I'm not on the roids, but thanks for the compliment." In my head, I'm like, "Yes."
That's straight, bro.
I feel like those gym guys now.
Gym bro, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but are you on the roads? What?
Nah, I'm not on the roids. I wish I was, but
You wish?
yeah, I reckon you look Mickey ass on it, man.
Nah.
Don't you reckon they look good?
Well, they look banging. Don't get me wrong, but like side effects and shit.
Oh
ugh.
yeah, side effects.
Nah,
yeah,
but you know
sure.
what?
You don't
I
want
heard that they have like top tier ones now. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I feel like
Let's
they got
talk
some
about
good
the
stuff.
insecurities, anyways.
Before, the funny thing is like, yes, social media, you're right. It's like it's a world of chaos, basically. But it's interesting that it's like when the problem's created and that whole idea of create problem, try and provide the solution for a problem, that whole toxic thing, that's kind of what that what's it called, trend is to me. Because it's like, on one hand, this TikTok is the reason for a lot of people's insecurities, and this same TikTok trend is trying to be the solution for people's insecurities.
That's
It's a
what I'm
damn
saying.
mess.
Infinite cycle.
It's
That's
a
what I'm
damn
saying.
mess. It's just a cycle. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice that, you know, there's this trend that asks you to highlight what you're not comfortable with, because really what's going to happen next? People are going to, for the most part, you know, uplift you. That's cool. But it's just like the fact that we're even taking time to be like,
Cover the face.
like we're lost.
But you know what? I believe it's not even the physical insecurities as well. You have some bullshit artist, 20-year-old kid say, yeah, I've made $75 million in the last 12 months, this and that, and I'm only 26 years old and I've done this and I've done
I
that.
hate those ads.
And I live in a compound in South Africa, or I live in a compound in bloody Tanzania, and this is what
Yeah,
this is
just
my life.
DM me
life
on
But he's
expectancy.
renting renting out everything, but he's doing it for marketing purposes, I understand. But then you got these young kids thinking, far, I'm this age, or this is not where I should be in life. Like I should wear it's just ridiculous.
It's really hard
man,
to
you know what I mean?
filter, like realism through
social media because like 98.9999999 is all.
Plus,
BS.
for a lot of kids, their first point of contact
Everything's
with these
BS, man, on
things,
there.
such as careers and etc., is coming from social media. So they're literally learning something that is completely blown out of proportion and not true. I really feel sorry for our kids.
Oh yeah.
Because they're literally being raised in a world that's
So being a parent, how do you think you're gonna deal with this
being
issue?
a parent. Yeah,
I
with
feel
my
like
three
Like when you
kids.
become no. Wait,
What I do with my three.
Hey, what? We got a parent right here. Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
2 kids.
Yeah, boy and girl.
But how do you deal with that?
one's 1 and one's 4.
Congratulations, brother.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
How-
Appreciate
how
it,
do-
man. Cheers, man.
How do you deal with that, for example?
That's why they call me Big Daddy Sino, by the way. But what is
Yeah, Big Daddy Sino.
that? Yeah.
This is nickname. Hey, he's Big Daddy Sino, guys. No homo. But
Let me know.
But,
Hey, do you take the easy
Who's
way
they?
or the hard
Who's-
way out to
who's
your
they call you?
kids?
Yeah.
Like, are you straight on, like your kids crying, look at the iPad, watch Peppa Pig, do it?
So with my daughter, so my daughter was my first, and she was like the coolness of my eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was like my little princess. So when she was younger, like, you know, we used to submit You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, really?
you'd be
Ah,
like,
she
all right.
crying.
Yeah,
What's
she'd
that?
come. Like she'd know how to like get you in the
Yeah.
mood. You know what I mean? To like, she'd know how to get you in the mood to be like, all right. You know what I mean? But as she got older and like certain things started getting habitual for her, like then we had to be like, all right, sweet. Maybe we have to reduce the time on the iPad or reduce the time on the TV, reduce the sweet shit that she eats and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it started to become more organized.
That's
But,
good.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a strategy that some parents actually use where they get rid of the color. You know, you can get the color filter on
Oh,
to
what,
get-
black and white type shit.
to make the screen black and white.
Yeah, better
So
for your
kids are
eyes.
not. It's not as appealing to the kids because what it is literally. You know what this is. It's like a drug to them. It's like literally like what is it called? Like psychedelics. You know, and like you see colors. So for kids growing up, they're like, whoa, colors, things appearing, popping up. So it's like a high. For them.
It's a
So they get a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
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 So it's marketed so the kids. Why do you think all the like the lollies are they put them on the low so the
Colourful
kids
as
can see
hell.
colorful and it's in the low area. It's all done like that. So what happens is the kids get like a dopamine hit on their phones. So a lot of parents use the color grading, color filter, to make it
See,
black
these
and white.
parents
the colour
wouldn't
filter?
struggle as much if
I don't even know
the
about
outside
them.
world wasn't reinforcing the bad habits. Because
Yeah.
a lot of parents like have their own culture within the home that they maintain, and that can just be like almost fully restricting a kid from like tech, right? But then as soon as the kid goes into the world, then that's completely changed. And now the kid comes back into the home with different expectations, and the parent has to reconcile how they can keep the kid happy and not feeling as if they're missing out or etc. In the end, a lot of parents just give in a little bit, you know what I mean?
That's the hardest
But
thing. Yeah,
it is, but technically speaking, like for the first how many years of a child's life, you can control like how much they use. You can take them to the park.
Yeah.
You can organize play dates outside.
These days, even the parents are stuck to their phone watching TikTok and shit like that.
That's the issue.
It got
Parents
us.
are
It,
doing them
it got us
insecure
all.
challenges.
The virus,
You know?
the
Yeah.
virus has got us.
Right.
all. That's what I'm saying. We've all kind of like fell into these.
It
like,
is what it is type vibe. Like we're thinking, you know what, we're on our phone. Get the kids on.
No,
the phone.
like if you go into households, you see like the mum over there on the phone like this. And you see the kid over there on that corner on the phone. You see the dad over there on his phone like that. You see the cat over there on the phone like that. And I'm saying,
we
fried,
can't
bro.
detach from
Yeah.
it because we actually rely on it now to
Yeah.
do everyday things that we have to do to
Well,
progress and survive.
What's your right now? Go check your phone. What's your screen time like? You do.
Yeah, let's
What's
go.
my-
and see.
actually-
What's your
my
screen
screen
time?
time would be high.
I want to see these numbers.
How do you check?
Go on settings and type in screen time. So like recently, actually quite a while ago, I've noticed I spend way too much time on my phone. So I've turned off all of my notifications, Instagram messages. I've left on some for work, but because I saw my screen time used to be like 8-9 hours a day. Like I'll just be on Messenger. I wasn't even doing shit. I was just straight out waiting for like someone to message me. Weebo never messaged me. I was like, this guy, but I'm like, yeah, I'll spend way too much time on my phone. Yeah. I bought myself a book because I haven't read an actual physical copy of a book in like 4 years now.
Mine's 3 hours.
Bullshit. Give me that.
Today's average 3 hours.
Yeah, what?
Yo!
I see that last week way above that.
Wait.
I see that last week way
Last
above that.
Tuesday was 9 to 10 hours, but I use my phone. No, I use
Guys,
my
10 hours.
Guys, pray for me.
Oh, you were awake?
Pray
Nothing.
for me, everyone. Pray for me.
It's 3
Everybody
hours.
pray for me.
No, but I watch
Everybody pray for me.
when I'm working, I watch like the podcast on my phone sometimes too. You know that, Weebo.
That's terrible.
So our ones are high
My
because
one's
we,
6.
while I work, while we work, Lydia has at least 24 hours minimum. Lydia has 27 hours in the day.
Far out, man.
Hey, please say that time.
So sheesh, it's really ranging from like 8 to
That's a lot.
11.
Lydia's at least on 12
Nah.
hours, 15 hours.
Look,
Press the middle.
As that most is 11 hours.
11 hours,
too.
Hey, but hey,
That's
hey,
awful.
hey, quick question,
that's
but
half
yeah.
my day, but I don't get it
that's
because it's like
crazy.
I'm really not.
It says
I'm not.
Instagram's got 15 hours on it.
I listen to a lot of
Hey, do you reckon-
podcasts. I listen to a lot
There's
of
no
YouTube.
podcast on Instagram, Lydia. How do you say 15 hours?
Where does it say that?
It's
How many
Instagram
hours?
15 hours.
For one day?
Oh, no, a week.
Oh, that's okay. That's
In a
alright.
week?
Yeah, because I've got a few
But-
accounts I
That's
gotta.
okay.
You
You
know, I
didn't-
gotta
Do you
scan.
reckon? Hey, what do you reckon? Do you reckon males have more screen time or females have more screen time? Just a very general question there.
I reckon it's just on different things. I reckon they have the same screen time, but like,
I think
they're
there's
just
zero
watching-
correlation
yeah,
or
not
connection
at
to
all.
gender.
Oh, okay, true.
oh,
But not.
well, what do you
I
think?
don't know. I reckon guys.
That's a fair enough question, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel you.
yeah.
I don't know. I reckon Like makeup tutorials and shit go for longer than the stuff.
Okay,
Nah,
interesting.
but you watching? I know I'm waking up and watching the goddamn Sidemen doing some shit.
It's also just
Like
videos,
an hour and a
'cause
half.
you can watch videos
I'll at
on
myself.
literally anything, and that in itself can just take
Me,
up
I
all the
personally,
time.
I don't know. I personally reckon girls are on the phone more than guys.
You
Straight
reckon?
up. Yeah.
What was your?
I
hours
think
looking
so
like?
too. I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
But
Well,
guys,
guys,
don't
what do your
forget,
screen
like
time
we
look
have
like?
Word
6 hours.
document on the phones.
Well,
We have
boys,
Canva.
boys,
We have
yeah, yeah,
Adobe. We have platforms and softwares that you would usually have on your laptop that get work done. So a lot of people are actually getting work done.
On their
I
phone.
use Canva and create things. I go on Word. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, is it Word? That's when I had a Samsung. Now I got the iPhone. It's not Word. Yeah.
Yeah. WordPad.
Anyways.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it's both. Maybe girls maybe a little bit more. I feel like girls are more like if they have their notifications on. It's anyone that has
I'm
notifications.
saying if
actually.
they did like a statistics check, I reckon that the percentage of females on the phone would be more. That's just my. That's
Let's
just
fact check
You're
this.
right.
my
What?
opinion.
What?
Yeah,
Just
go
because
check it.
makeup tutorials?
No,
and
no,
shit,
no,
is that
no.
what-
I'm just saying. So he's gonna check it right now on the
But
phone.
what do you
What
think
do-
that?
are you
what's-
If I'm right, 10 points to Gryffindor, yeah?
Oh yeah. Well, if you're wrong, 10 points to
No, but
Hufflepuff. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now.
What
I'm
can I
watching
ask you a
Netflix in the
question
morning.
though? Can I ask, like, what is it about women? Would you say that you're making that like connection?
I'll tell
Like,
you
what is it
I
about
can't,
women?
I can't personally say, but if
Yeah.
I go onto like a train or a tram,
Mm.
wait, hold on before the drum roll, yeah? If I go onto like a train or a tram or even in the city,
Yeah.
I see like a lot of guys just like staring into the horizon, thinking about life, you know what I mean? Shit, but what's it called? I see, and then like just from my peripheral vision when I'm looking around and stuff, I see more girls like glued to their phone. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
So based
Your
on
observation.
Let's
yeah.
read the facts.
Alright, so
So they actually have facts on this.
On average, women spend
yep.
33 minutes more a day
Yep.
than men on smartphones.
Thank you.
Okay, 33
What?
minutes
Thank
more.
you very much.
That's
Not
not a
all
lot.
technology.
That's not a lot.
What about your computer games? What about your other shit? Smartphones is just straight up
No,
phones.
talking about
Sp-
phones.
yeah,
Oh, are we just doing
Oh, because men
When
definitely
it
on
comes to
those.
gaming,
Oh,
nah,
no,
nah,
oh,
when it
come
comes to
on
gaming
now.
and stuff
I'm
like
racking
that,
up 18
I don't
hours
know
a
what y'all
day.
play on
bro.
these days.
You
Guys
see
spend
me
way more.
zombie?
Guys spend way more time on their phone. But
when
I
I'm
mean
giving
on
Raver,
games.
when I'm
Yeah.
giving Raver the
Oh, yeah,
FIFA smoke,
definitely.
bro, that
Oh,
goes for hours.
I heard
bro.
he claps them cheeks.
Bro, when I
Hey,
give Raver,
yo.
yo man,
Hey, chill. But on FIFA, you know you get smoked. Don't even start on that.
cause don't, bro.
Guys,
But,
can I just say
let's talk
something?
about the
Topic
insecurities.
for
You
another
don't
day.
want this
insecurities.
smoke.
Oh.
FIFA?
What,
You
you
don't
ready?
want this smoke. That's all I'm saying. FIFA?
Yo,
Anyways, our cameraman's here. Hey, chill.
Hey, show us the dance.
chill.
Can we see the dance?
Go now. Say what's up to our cameraman now, Sean. Our cameraman came in 1 hour into the podcast. He came back from work, working hard at least, man. We're proud of you.
What's up?
But
And it's that nudie
Wildin'.
juice. You know that got that good.
anyways,
stuff.
we'll go back to the insecurities.
Yeah.
Do you feel like these insecurities are the leading factor in why like people are getting cosmetics now and stuff
Yeah,
like
definitely,
that?
bro.
100%.
Definitely.
100%. A lot of people are using, social media as their influencing
Facts.
factor for how they should look.
Bro,
And
BBLs,
sometimes it's
cosmetic
conscious,
surgery is all on the rise,
sometimes
bro.
it's not
BBLs, lip
Yeah,
fillers,
BBC for a second.
hairline transplants,
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, hairline transplant. something I should
liposuction,
consider.
that shit, bro.
Yours laughing, boy.
You know, cosmetic surgeons are actually making an absolute killing.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Just
they
Just
are.
from,
Yeah, what do you
from
mean? You know what,
issuing
now
the
they have,
anesthetic alone, just from the anesthetic,
What?
they charge a lot, and then they do the
Straight up.
surgery.
Not
Straight
even
up.
The little gel and stuff.
They have the what's
in,
called too. They have the
stabbing.
They do thing now, bro. They make accounts, Instagram accounts. They get 500,000
What?
followers.
Yeah.
Have you seen these?
I
They
follow
have their
it.
own-
The
they have
surgeons
their
are more
own, yeah,
jumping
accounts.
than
So
influencers now.
marketing
Oh,
themselves,
yeah.
yeah.
Because they
marketing
show you the
themselves,
whole
yeah,
process of
before and
opening someone up
and
and,
that's
then
why-
taking fat from
That's-
one section of the body,
that's why
putting
it
it
is.
somewhere else, stitching
Exactly.
it up. And they're just
then
saying,
Because of that,
Have you ever felt one
because of
those,
that, people
jelly
feel more
things in
comfortable
someone's-
getting the cosmetic surgeries when they see this influencer doing a transplant, whatever, or doing something. People see that, they be like, "Yeah, you know what? I can do that now," and then they end up getting.
I reckon recently it wasn't big to
Not
admit
at
that
all.
you were doing it. Like
Yeah.
you know, like the celebrities, like the ones with the big
Like,
BBLs
yeah,
and
the
that.
biggest- nah, that's
they'd
not
always-
me.
Yeah, they wouldn't claim that
The
they've
Kardashians.
had it done, but recently it became
it's
like
now.
it became like a vibe. It became cool.
Yeah.
well,
it
it's like
became
on one
popular.
hand, if you can get away with doing it and no one tells, I think a lot of people opt for that. But then there's that one of like, if you know for a fact you can't re-enter the scene without people being like, oh, you're probably better
like-
off just saying it.
Like
And then
you gotta walk in the door sideways. type shit.
Well, you reckon
then
that's
you
ever
have-
gonna happen with steroids?
then you have the moral
Yeah.
issue
You
of
reckon
like
that's
Probably.
celebrities
Probably.
who have
Alright.
platforms.
Hey, our cameraman just walked in. He's got a quick question here. Oh, no, wait. Our cameraman, by the way, walked in an hour late.
This every 2 times.
I don't know
Why is homeboy wearing a life jacket? I mean,
Hey, what? You don't see the recent floods? You ain't seen the recent floods? Come on now. I got worried. Come on now. Yeah, just in case. Yeah. I'll be pulling you two out. Don't you worry. I got you.
Hey, let's go back on tour. Would you guys consider getting a cosmetic surgery done?
I mean, I personally, I'm not gonna lie. Would I want a bigger something? Maybe.
Yeah, what?
Maybe I would. But am I but am I really
Date
comfortable in my skin? And would I prefer to just stay natural personally? Yes.
What about you, Zach?
I thought about I know if I ever were to, I'll get disowned by my parents straight away. I'll get beat up first.
What would you get?
Without
What would you
child
get?
service on their
Lip
ass.
fillers, what, you get lip fillers and that?
No. You know, just the chin, little bum chin. Never a fan of it, but then recently I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I don't really give a shit.
Oh, you want the cherry, you don't want the bum.
Nah, yeah. But
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever call it a cherry. It's just like kind of like
You know when
straight.
you do that, yeah?
But
You know what I'm talking about? Like when you do this, it actually like some people have like it looks like a bum, or some it looks like a chin, like a
yeah,
cherry.
see, I got bum.
Yeah,
Right there.
yeah.
But,
That's all right. It's all
Yeah,
right. You don't
I
really
know.
change
Well,
that.
I'm happy with it now. You
Yeah.
know, I'm
Sino,
comfortable with myself.
Sino, what are you getting?
Bro.
So we're getting
Nah.
so we're getting a bigger whatever
Yeah.
something,
Big as something.
and then we're getting.
Nah, I'm comfortable with mine.
No, I'm saying if we could getting
I still don't want one.
a bum change.
Hey, fuck
I'm
you.
not
My
a bum
face is
chin
perfect.
change. And what'd you say, Sino?
I reckon, look, yeah, straight up.
Big
You have to
cock.
try. You have to try as hard as you can to whatever you wanna alter. You gotta do it as natural as you can. So
See, facts.
if
Yeah.
you want a bigger bunda, for example, do squats, bro. If you want bigger biceps,
Like,
do
how you
bicep
changing my
curls.
chin?
I don't know, do chin exercise. I'll grow your beard
Hey,
up.
hey,
Grow your
well,
beard
hold
up.
on.
No, grow your
Weighted
beard
chin
up so they won't see the
exercise.
little line. They won't see the butt crack. You know what I'm saying? But like, do what you can first. Do what you can first in trying to make it as best as possible. But even then, me personally, I wouldn't do any.
It's a very personal
Even
thing.
my
Have you
hairline.
looked in
And
the
I
mirror?
feel
Oof.
like there's
Even
literally
if
no
my hair's like
issues
that,
with
I'll-
anyone who
I'll just
chooses
shave
to
it.
do it.
Mm.
But at
It's
the same
personal
at
preference.
the same time, I probably would be the person as well, like as him, to probably encourage making changes as naturally as possible first,
And then
Like
if
you
you
can't
can't,
get
and
an
there's certain
obese
things.
person, like an obese person that hasn't even tried to fix the
Lose
problem,
weight, yeah.
and they go, "Oh, when did you like first suction?" Like, what are you talking about? Like, take the first steps towards that first, and then if you get to a point where maybe you've lost so much weight, and then you got that excess skin. Have you seen when really big people lose a lot?
Yeah.
They've got six packs and everything, but like
They've got a bunch of
like
excess.
a lot of
skin.
excess skin. I
Yeah.
understand. Go get that removed because whatever. But don't just go the shortcut way, man. Try
The
to do
only
what
thing
you
that
gotta do first.
concerns me with that stuff as well is like health, where it can be like a health issue
the side
potentially.
effects
The
and
side
stuff
effects.
like that, yeah.
Well, yeah, depending on what the thing is, the
Yeah,
side
yeah,
effects
yeah.
of it. But then on top of that, it's just like, yeah, more so because we really do have a lot of capacity as humans to change our situation. Just really trying to like challenge yourself mentally to like, put in the work to see that change. But then if you can't, everyone's got a personal situation, then you do what you have to do.
Yeah. Me, if I could get anything, we spoke about it last week. I would get a hair transplant, but I'm unbelievably handsome bald. Like I've
shout
never
out.
got more
To
compliments
be
in my
fair,
life.
you
Mashallah,
you got a good
I've
head.
got a good head.
You got a good head.
You got a good head.
Yeah.
bro.
It's a
Like,
nice
I'm so
round,
blessed to have a good head.
spherical head.
You know what I mean? So like when I went bald, when
Exactly.
You're
when I
meant
went
to
bald,
know.
when I went bald, I was like,
Your life changed. Don't lie.
But when I went bald, I just felt like an alpha male.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
you know when
Well done
know
for
when
admitting
Rainbow,
that.
Rainbow Tate, Rainbow
You
Tate.
know when Andrew Tate, I feel like Andrew Tate, that the day I became bald, Andrew Tate wasn't the top G after that. I was the top G at that moment when I went bald. But yeah, people can't remember. They're just used to this handsome shine.
It
But
suits you.
You
it
do
really
need
suits
a little
Thank you,
polish,
Lydia.
I'll be honest.
No, I did.
You know when you see some bald people and they got a shiny head?
No, I'm not trying to get that shiny.
Nah, not that buffer.
I like this. But what I was gonna say was, as I said last week, I wouldn't mind the cheeky hair transplant. Go to Turkey quickly, just to have the hairline in the back pocket. I'll keep going bald, but just in case, I wanna get
Pull
a quick
out
wave.
what's going on.
Yeah, just a quick. You know what I mean? So that's why I do that. But besides that, I believe if you want to get a thing, go for it. But at the same time, what Sino said, try to be as natural as possible.
For real.
and then like from there move on, you know?
You know why as well is because contrary to a lot of people's beliefs who tend to do this for reasons around insecurity, when you actually function in the everyday world, a lot of people prefer natural. When you function online and you like lean into that world, it will seem that this is the way. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's really just like, in actual reality, most people appreciate natural stuff. Not like, especially like our people of interest, men, you find often that they actually prefer a natural woman who like avoids some of these things, you know what I mean? So, but then obviously a lot of the reason that people do this is for themselves. So if it's ever for the case of I'm trying to impress the world around me, I'm really like sitting back like, but this ain't even really impressing the world in the real world.
Even online it looks good, but I'm not lying to you. A lot of these people when you see them in person, go to Sydney. Sydney is one state where everyone has all the women have cosmetic.
Really?
I've never seen more lips. I didn't know what lip fillers were. I went to Sydney. I went to Parramatta. There's a fancy like a restaurant there, some Arab restaurant. Cars, Lambos, Ferraris, G-Wagons. All them always pulling up.
Hairline transplants, lip fillers, BBLs.
Yeah.
Jobs on the chest. All of that.
Jobs.
Chest jobs, because I don't want to say boobs jobs. All of it.
Because you know what? Sometimes it actually looks better.
Nah,
There's
but
also got to
No,
acknowledge that.
no, wait, I'm not done.
Sometimes.
Lydia, I'm not
but
done.
hold on.
I'm not done. So I pulled up there. No, because I'm adding up to this. I looked around. They all look like bloody, like they all look the same.
What, the Barbie doll
And
vibe?
they were literally sitting
That
there like
Barbie
this.
and Ken
It
doll vibe?
was like, I literally, like, there was a time me and my boys were like, bro, Kaz, no way this is a real person. Like, we literally turn around, look at them, be like, nah. And then we look, like, it just doesn't feel real.
You know what? You're right. Because people, with lip fillers, right? There's like a millimeter, like, measurement. So usually people start with like, I'm going to do 1 mil, a little plump. No, you know, and then it dissolves. You need to get a top up. So they go and get a top up, and I'm gonna try 2 now. And so pretty much everyone somehow on social media just ends up doing the same thing because we kind of like there's standards out there, and people are trying to look the same. You're right. That's what's happening.
But do you reckon, like back to what you said before? Do you reckon more people do it for themselves, or do you think more people do it for other people?
Well,
like realistically, like if you were to have like a wild,
I think it's all like this mishmash of both, where it's like you're doing it for yourself because you think it'll make yourself feel better, but you're actually doing it because other people making you feel good or secure.
Why would you want your hair
the beauty
transplant?
standards? The beauty
Was
standards
it for other people?
That's
for
what
yourself?
I'm saying. You're trying to like measure up to beauty standards
sure.
to feel good about yourselves, but those beauty standards come from the external world, so it's all just like a whoa.
I feel like it's also the energy you give out.
Situation.
If you give out, if you're confident in yourself, people will see your beauty. If you believe in your own beauty, whatever,
that's true.
people will see it. You know,
When you see that confident strut walk in, you're like, damn.
yeah.
But that's why girls with or men with or without these cosmetic changes, as long as they actually have this genuine air of confidence, are usually well received. Because like you said, most of the time, it's an inward thing that expresses itself outwards, regardless of what you've actually done on your physical body.
All the construction that's been going on.
No, I'm playing. Hey, I just came back from a dance performance. Ravo's hating because it was for Anxiety Week. Make sure, check in. If you're suffering with mental health, speak about it. Unlike Ravo, he hates it.
Whoa!
Hey, we're going to jump over to this topic right here. It says, guys, what type of... This is how you know we're getting bored. This question says, hey, guys, this is how you know we're running out of ideas. The question says, do you put your honey on the Weet-Bix first or the milk?
Wow.
Cause you are bored.
Hey, you definitely freestyled that one, yeah? That one. Hey, I think I seen you typing on your phone, Ravo. Don't lie, yeah?
I'm not joking. Hey, look. It says,
What's the time?
do
What's
you
the time
put
on the
your
notes?
honey on the Weet-Bix or the milk?
First.
Hey, it's 5:27 now. What's the time on
How
the
do you
notes?
check the time on
Just
it?
scroll up. Just scroll up. What's the time?
16:54. Cause an hour ago, just an hour ago.
Half
Half an hour ago. Half an hour ago, you freestyled this. Hey, okay, I rate this one. All right.
And I asked the question.
Private schools and public schools.
Ooh,
Do you reckon there's much of a difference?
that's a good one.
Wait, who's here been to a private
I've
school?
actually went to private school, so.
Who went to a public? Public gang,
Whoa,
come
whoa,
on
what
now.
about- What about
Bigger than
Catholic?
money.
Primary.
Where are we putting Catholic schools?
Private for high
Yeah,
school.
it's a grey area, but it's
Semi.
private.
They say it's semi-private.
Yeah. All right, see, okay.
That's semi.
All right. Bro, let's talk about it. All right, what was it? Hey, what do you reckon, man? I reckon private school, I've never experienced a private school. What's it like?
The way everyone turns. It's actually interesting because my dad, when my parents got to this country in 91, like my dad did a lot of research around the good schools in the area because he's like an academic focused person. So he was like, I want them to go to good schools. So, and like in the end, they found this school called Kilvington Grammar, which was a girls' school for a part of my time there. And then it went co-educational. Another really interesting story. But pretty much I would just say it depends, you know, because it comes down to the curriculum taught at school, the resources provided, like, you know, the literal resources for kids to learn, the ratio, teacher to student ratio, like, which gives them the ability to be more attentive to there's so many different things. And what you'll find in like some private schools is there's just a bit more, the student ends up getting a bit more catered to. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately it depends on like the quality of your teacher, in my opinion, and the curriculum being taught at the school.
I'm not gonna lie. When I used to be in the car, and we used to drive past a private school, I used to look at it like it's a mansion, cuz. I look at it like, you know, when you just see, when you drive past Turak on that odd occasion or Hawthorne or something, you see all those houses, and you're like, dang, I know I can't get up in there. That was my vibe when I used to see private schools. I reckon public schools is cooked, but.
Because the bullying culture...
Public schools build character, bro.
Bullying
Hey, I agree with that.
Bullying culture is different.
I was a bully in private school.
You weren't?
I was.
I
was a bully. It was terrible.
You were a bully?
But you know what I imagine a bully in a private school? Stop it, Trevor. You know that one? You know that ones? Garim Leviosa, Trevor.
It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa.
Yeah, them ones, bro.
Hey, wait. I know the difference.
Yeah. What's he talking about?
The difference. Hey, you guys didn't have much.
Jamaica, yeah. From Summer Heights High type shit, yeah.
It wasn't like this big school. It's actually a really small school with like this really. I think what made it like private is how small it was and like how they were able to just. They did so much in terms of the curriculum and like all the extracurriculum shit they did. But in terms of like, I know what you mean, because Xavier College, there's some schools you drive past and it is like a whole castle.
It's like Hogwarts, man. You're looking at
I swear, whenever I think of private school, yeah, well, my dad's got a $250 million. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, my dad's got 3 of them. Oh, yeah.
My dad's got a rolls.
Boss.
Hey, but did you guys have punch-ons? Much punch-ons?
All the
big ones?
No, well, like for friendly punch-ons? Or like what you mean? Well, you telling me you didn't go down to the oval and beat the shit out of each other?
Nah, cuz I'm saying a punch-on as in like you see a guy just get rocked from behind or something, cuz you were talking smack the day before.
Oh, fuck that. We got our friendly punches on. You get down to the oval and someone's like, oi, your sister's hot, and the old mate fucking knocks the shit out. Like, you know, you're friendly shit.
Hey, your sister's hot. He gets smacked, bro.
Yeah, you got those times, but we don't have like a nice shoes. Give me your shoes, cunt.
But do you think the bullying culture correlates to private or public?
No, I think it's just generational. I think
it's everywhere.
It's also like sometimes it's the area, so the people in the area, or like, because I know some like what's it called, some public schools in my area that I grew up in, Caulfield, which is really like more rich than like other areas. Then it was horrible. There was drugs happening in the bathrooms, fights. So it's kind of like it doesn't directly correlate.
I reckon like
public
you said
schools
before,
build
public school
character.
build character, man. Like the piss take culture and just I don't know. I think like just the area, like everyone just lives next to each other. Like I know some private schools, some of them like some people live far. They travel from like a minute to get there. But if it's like for me, Reservoir High, that school, everyone was like the next street, the next suburb over, maybe 2 suburbs max. We had like a rare breed, a couple like used to come from Collingwood and stuff, but everyone was fairly local, so you kick it all the time. Local shopping center, everywhere. Just used to kick it.
Also, with private schools, we're constantly reminded or being reminded of the fact that our parents are paying for this shit. So it's kind of like there's this pressure that it's like, oh, you really got to perform, or you really got to, you know.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, because it's like I understood how they were sacrificing themselves to send me there. They weren't well off.
I didn't. Fuck no. Bro, I was a terrible student.
But that's pretty mature to think about that at that young age. Yeah, because
I was thinking, I was like, I just want to go to lunch with the boys. Like, fuck my maths
you know, you're one of those kids. Shut up, mom. I'm trying to play with my friends.
You think I can say that to my mom? Boy, I would get my ass beat for a whole minute. I said, shut up to my mom. Hey, my man don't have no cultural parents. You think you can say shut up to your mom?
But I'll never forget the day in year 10 where we went co-educational. They made an announcement over the speakers. Hey, yo, boys are coming. You just have girls running in the corner, like.
From where? Wait, did you have like a
we
brother
were-
sister school type thing, or did you just?
No,
have-
just like anyone's welcome now. We're a co-educational.
and
school.
all the boys.
Was that
all
like
the
a
boys
big
just
deal?
pulled
Like,
up.
have
That
you
was
heard
a
like?
massive deal.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
think about
yeah,
the ratio.
yeah.
By the time I got to year 12, from year 10, because people don't usually move schools in like year 9, 10, 11, 12. Like the ratios were pretty 1-to-1 in like the lower. By the time I got to year 12, there was 13 guys in my year level.
Don't you?
Some lucky boy.
It was like Christmas. Guys, these guys just rock up to a school, bro. Guys,
And I'll be honest. We had we had a sister school. So we did like woodwork, like the manly subjects, like the classics. But
Yeah, that's a sensitive like that.
yeah, that's why I hit the little air quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted a bit of fun, so what I did is I went to our sister school and studied food tech
Oh yeah.
because we didn't offer that. So I'd walk over to the sister school and it'd just be me with a bunch of girls. It was the greatest thing of my life. I'll tell you right now. Like, I've never felt.
so you did the course just to spit game.
Yeah.
What did you learn about food?
Or I can toast.
Yeah, you can toast.
Yeah, that's about it. Toast bread. But yeah, no, it's good. It's a different game when you switch it up. Also, I found out girls have a different type of bullying. Our shit's mental warfare, bro. Like,
Well, that's interesting, yeah,
I was
because
gonna
girls bully differently most of the time to men. Men, they just let's go.
I feel like we
Quick
get it
little
over and
1-2.
done with on the spot.
you get two
and
hands
the next
in.
day we
Actually
wake up,
admire-
we're like this, yo, what's up? We handshake
Yeah,
like nothing
like-
happened.
No, I
cool.
admire men and how they deal with conflict.
Shit.
You guys, it's never that serious for you. You can just ruffle it, like just quick little,
I think
1-2.
not all females, but some females like curse the other one to the grave, bro.
Bro, I was
That's how it
seeing,
gets-
I was
it gets
seeing
deep,
like some
bro.
locker shit,
Yeah,
like
it gets
sliding hate you
deep,
males in
bro.
there. Some girl crying at lunch. I'm like, hey, what happened?
What
She was
about
like,
when like two girls are like best mates, yeah, and like they've been venting out all their like top secrets and that, yeah, and then boom, they have a big beef, and then she just starts saying, this girl done this, she done that, she did this, she did that,
It's
and her
fucked.
whole life story, boom, out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone like,
yeah.
she
Newsflash,
said
newsflash.
You
know what
gotta
I'm
be a
saying?
type
you
of
have that?
person to air raid. Ha.
Hey,
You gotta be a
you
type
gotta
of
plug in
person
the-
to air raid like your ex friends or the person you're having an argument with. Shit.
Well, did you have that type of bullying?
No, I was the girl that bullied bullies. I said, bully, come here, you. Come
Every
over
bully
here.
says it though with the one that bullies the bullies, bro.
No,
No,
I'm being
I was
serious
just
though.
I
Not
was-
bully,
Yeah,
but like
that's
I
the
would,
Bullies
I would.
play humble.
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Now, yeah, what,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you bully people in high school?
No, I'm not a bully.
That's
but I was the
cap.
friends
That's
with
cap.
everyone type. It's actually not. Look at me, Damien. You know me. You actually don't know me. Where's Raver? Raver, you know me. Do I look like a bully?
I don't know.
What do you think?
No, not.
There you go. He's known me for more time than all of you, actually.
How about you?
I feel like he was bullied into saying that. Just on camera. Just sort of,
I gave
hey,
you
do
eyes.
you know I'm not a bully, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you went to private or public, you were gonna get like bullying was just a deal. I think bullying
No,
was
yeah,
always
it's
a thing.
no matter what school you are.
'Cause I'm not gonna
there's
lie.
always one
In
guy.
high school, I used to roast people.
Yeah.
Roast.
like-
The
But like-
sad thing about bullying is it either makes or breaks you.
yeah, it's
What
true.
you mean?
Some people, it was a benefit to them to have been bullied in life because of the
Oh.
way
Produces
they were
character
able to.
after.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about
the
the
way that-
reciprocant.
Just
Some people it damages their character.
and some people
Right.
damage all
But
like
I think
personality,
as time,
character,
I think
confidence.
as time went on, like back in the earlier days, it was like roasting and like talking shit to someone like as a laugh. It wasn't taken as serious.
No, you weren't literally doing it. to
But
put
yeah,
them
like
down.
you're having a
You
roast.
don't know what the
but now-
internal.
But have you
damage
seen
you're
now like
doing.
the school policies in place
100%,
now?
yeah.
deaf.
Like even even on like when I was a trader, yeah, I was a plumber back in the days, and basically even on the work site, like you have to be very careful to what you say
Yeah.
100%.
to someone because if you say the wrong thing, then bang, it's like
Well, how do you- how do you feel
work
about
safe will full on
No,
come to
you're
site.
right.
How do you
It's
feel about
It's
actually
that?
like, bro, stop being a sweet
No,
sour
it needs
cream
it
ass
needs
boy.
those
you know
things.
what I, mean?
I reckon
Come
they
on,
need to be done, bro.
No, I
No,
feel
but
like
can I
they've
say
gone too
something?
far
bro.
now.
Nah, I
They've
reckon
gone
like,
to
too
an
far
extent.
now.
You boys, I hate to generalize, yeah, but I work at a youth center and I look after a number of like young people, yeah, aging from like 14 to 25. You boys bully each other, bro.
Yeah.
But
Whoa,
it's not
just
bad.
I know, but it's
No,
like
that's cap.
I'm
That
the
girls-
person
girls
that's
do it
watching
too.
this, being like, okay, I can see how this is in your nature, and you're just doing. But I can see how it's also affecting him to the point where
But it's
he
like-
might go home
no,
tonight.
Some girls are bullies. I've seen girls bully the crap out of each other too, man.
No,
They do it.
definitely.
That's
Yeah,
that mental
'cause-
warfare
No,
there.
no, definitely. I'm not even saying that boys do it more than
No, no,
girls.
go-
It's just
they
I
do it
really
hard,
see
they
the
go
way
hard.
you guys go hard at the teasing.
Nah, to
like
be honest,
on
I'm not
a-
gonna lie. They bring up family. They say
Yeah,
anything.
they go
They bring up. They bring it that personal
Nah, they'll go
shit.
deep. They'll be like,
Straight
you're
up.
mentally fucked. Like they'll go deep, bro.
Yes,
You know?
even me and Mash, yeah, We worked with each other. Yeah, we're just giving each other banter.
Yeah.
This guy one day brings up my grandma.
What? What you mean? That's fine.
But you know what happened? He opened a whole new world, cuz. I'm bringing up everything to him, cuz. Douche. And then now we're best friends.
Make or break.
And makes or
They
break.
make.
Producer's character.
That's the make.
But even with the guys bullying and stuff, I reckon like it's so like light work that it eventually becomes the guy's nickname. So if you call someone stinky,
true.
if you call someone, hey, you're stinky
yeah.
cunt,
Stick
you
some-
smell, bro. This guy will actually start rocking the nickname Stinky or Stinks.
Yo.
Hey, yo, on Instagram, yo, my name's Stinks. You know, the boys used to call me that back in the days. You know what I mean? What up, Stinky?
That's like the reclaiming thing of like reclaiming power over the thing that was trying to break you down.
Yeah, that's true.
It works.
Or you just crumble. And
Yeah,
you're like,
like-
But I've never seen
bullying
that.
makes or
I've never
breaks
seen
you.
that
Yeah.
case with females, but like where like a girl will roast the shit out
I
of a
feel
girl
like
and be like,
it's always crumble.
I don't necessarily think it's always crumble, but that might not be the tactic that a female uses to like, you know. But it's not always crumble. No way. What you trying to say? We just crumble all the time?
Did you guys, any of you guys have nicknames? Hey, wait, why do you have a life jacket, cuz?
I'm gonna say this every time.
What the heck?
Well, you not see the rain that's coming
That's
in the
how you
last
know.
2 weeks?
"Is it love?"
Oh.
This episode
basically
has been
yesterday.
segmented.
Come on now, everyone's flooding. Can't be too safe.
Hey, do you surf?
Global warming. Yeah. Why?
Cuz you actually look like a surfer. Cuz.
Do I? Oh, you should have seen.
You know when someone's gonna say
before
that
I got
look,
my mushroom
cuz?
haircut. Oh.
You remember
That
that
was
team?
good.
Like you look like, you know that show Stoked? The cartoon show? Because if someone drew a cartoon of you, cuz you'd fit on Stoked. I
Even a
swear.
home and away,
Get on
even like a home and away actor, I can see him on there.
Yeah, like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There.
Do you see it?
Yeah. Home and away.
What? I should be on
Home and away,
TV.
yeah,
Aha.
Hey, but I was gonna say, hey, did any of you guys actually have nicknames in high school?
Yeah, I had bear, bro.
Or what was your most like?
I had light skinned bitch. I had red bone. I had red bone. I had what else? I had panda. I had panda.
He's still
Panda
going.
and
He's
zebra.
still listing
because I
all
was,
of
you
them.
know, mixed.
zebra, yeah, I get
Yeah, zebra,
I've got that
panda.
one before.
Yeah, all them ones. All them
Zebra, I
ones.
did
Soft, sour.
Coconut?
Yeah, all them ones.
You get coconut?
Nah, not coconut.
Oh, that's just me.
Huh?
That's just me.
Yeah, that's definitely
Damn,
just
alright.
zebra.
What about you? It doesn't have to be mean, cuz it could be just a hard nickname. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, I wish
This
I
guy
got a
brought
hard
up all the ones that he got.
Yeah, I just coughed that hard, bro.
Nah, I never had a nickname.
You never had one?
Nah,
No way.
boring as hell.
Mine is Lids. It's really simple. It's just Lyds. But my mom calls me Lidu, and for some weird reason, growing up, I was just really pressed that I didn't get a middle name. How come all these people got middle names and I ain't got a middle
That's
name?
that white
So I
name
gave
shit.
myself a middle name, and I changed my Facebook with it.
Lids.
What
So it
was
was
it?
Lydia, Savannah, Tessima. The Savannah was a girl that I went to gymnastics with. I really liked her name.
Hey, shout out to the gymnastics
that's-
girl.
That's yes.
Nice name.
That's mine now.
Now my one, you know, you're gonna laugh, ready? So you know, in primary school, and even went up to the warehouse. Hey, Mash, what did I used to call me at the warehouse? Damo.
Wow.
Every Aussie looks
that
at me.
took forever to think of.
Damo.
That must have some backstory to it.
Yeah, just Damo.
Damn, man.
Yeah. And that was it, man.
Yeah.
But either way, hey, that wraps it up. Even though I just hopped on, but hey, we appreciate having you
that
guys
it?
on. That was it.
Is that it?
because you
That's
can't
it.
think of no story.
Hey, this guy told me to wrap it up.
Okay.
oh.
Okay.
You gave me this one.
Okay, one of them ones. All right.
One of them ones.
Catch you next.
If you're enjoying it, we're sorry. Blame Ravo. Spit hate in the comment. Alright, spit hate all over the comments, man.
Yeah. Comment Damo down below.
Hashtag get rid of the bald heads. Hey, if you're still watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. If you're coming here, you're watching it from a different, like our Spotify or even Apple Music. Make sure you just share it around, like it, add us to your favorites, whatever it is. Make sure share it to your grandma, share it to your mom, share it to your dad, share it to your cousin. Love, peace. Let's get it.
As fuck, I'm trying to tell you something. For you, going, have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade ya. Serenade ya. For you, going, have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade